Hello everybody. Sorry about yesterday. Anyway, we start the second Dharma talk. I realized by watching last time the Dharma talk video, I wasn't smiling enough because nobody's in front of me. But you get used to it. I imagine that you guys are here. Maybe some more. Anyway, today's subject is continuation of the last time as body sensation of enlightened, but another aspect of it. Last time I explained about that there is universe itself is a spirit, and it is the wisdom is an enlightened spirit, and it is for a different kind of aspect of the wisdom. And today's wisdom is called how to translate this? Wisdom of succeed action, or just simply make action of the universe. And this is related with how to create your future. It's important, right? And also most of the people in all over the world, most of the people have long idea about the time, concept of the time. For example, there is a future and there is a past. Of course, there is a present. But and most of the people thinking like time of continuation from the past and future is the future. So people think that whatever the future will be, que sera sera, right? We don't know. But actually, time doesn't flow like this. You understand? Time doesn't flow like this. And what we think presence, or what we think now is not what usually people think about now. We never ever recognize now physically. You know why? It's already the past what you recognize. There's a time lag, the light and the stimulation to your nerve and recognition. It's already time is different. It's only we can recognize only the past. And what we think, not only about that. Yeah, what we think presence. What we think, like a phenomenon, okay? Phenomenon is, what we recognize phenomenon is, we think this way, right? We recognize because there's a phenomenon, objectively exists, and we recognize. But it's not true, it's opposite. Because we project our conscious, then phenomenon happens. Actually, this is what the quantum theory says, but actually this is what the Mahayana Buddhism discovered. We project, there's no phenomenon objectively exists. It's only our projection of our conscious. We have image from the past, and we project image to what we think objective world. And this is what we recognize as it is. But it's an illusion from the past, actually, because it's all the time this recognition is by projecting image from the past. So there's no, you think we have past and present and future, right? But no, actually there's only past and future. And most of the people living based on the past. Because like this. Oh, for example, I have this experience, so I will be like this. Based on the past, we think about future. But actually, this is wrong. No, don't do that way. No, don't do that way. Future is you have to create. This is the role of the human being is create a future. But how? How? It's by determination. Determined. Determination. Okay? Determined. And many people think when you hear the word determined, determination, you think determine what to do, right? But no, not what to do. You don't need to determine what to do. What you need is determine what will happen. And if you determine, it will happen. By how? Okay, I explain what is the structure of the universe. You determine about the future. Determine the future. This is the first thing you have to do. Okay? And second, think about what need to be done for that. What need to be done to make it happen? Second, you think about this. This is strategy. Then third is action. And if you can make this as a circle, determine the future, what needs to be done for that, think about it, and do the action. And you don't need to determine what to do. Don't determine what to do. Your body itself start working for that. You don't need to put any thought. Don't connect your thought and your action, what to do. All you need is love. All you need is determine the future. But there's two conditions to realize what will happen as a principle of the universe. One is, okay, determine, okay, determine. To do whatever need and whatever seems need to make happen. Even there's 1% of the possibility to make it happen, do unconditional. Whatever means unconditional. You know, many people make conditions, right? Or just start asking questions. Do I do this much? How much I have to do this for that to make it happen? No, unconditional, determined to do whatever. There's no choice. Unconditional. Whatever seems need to happen. Even 1% of the possibility, you do it. This is one. And second is like determination, determined to make it happen, determined to make happen, no matter how long it takes. No matter how long it takes. This is two. So one is whatever. Second is no matter how long it takes. No condition. And based on this determined future, on what needs to be done, think and do. This is if you keep doing this, if you be in this attitude, if this is a way of living, anything can be happen. Your life is free. No need to be slave of the objective world. No need to be not outside world. Need to decide instead of you. You decide what your life you want to create, what the future you want to create. We have to. So, which side are you? Which is your base? You think about the future based on your past, or you think your past based on the future. What determines real true reality, the real presence is what you determine future. Real presence is your image in your heart. Image in your heart, what will happen. This is the true your presence. And everybody has anyway, okay? Either good or bad. But many people have negative image, so they don't want to see it, so they don't want to think. So they put like a future we don't know. Maybe something could happen. And just try to be in a security life. But actually, you know, most of the people are not living actually, because they are living for not to die. They're living for to survive. Actually, living is a different thing. Living is to create a future. not to survive, not to die, not to try to not to die. Many people think about survival because they think how we don't die, right? Maybe how we eat. It's the same. How think about how we eat is how we eat means that how we make living is how not to die, right? But we all die anyway. We are living here, human beings, lot of the human beings, they create the future. And this is the same thing. Saint Honen said same thing. This is the base of the Nembu's teaching. Okay? Base of the Nembu's teaching is one student asked Honen, who is founder of the Pure Land Buddhism in Japan, asked, I'm doing Nembutsu chanting. Do I go to Pure Land or not? And you know what Honen answered? Most of the people expected that he would answer, okay, you're doing Nembutsu, so you go to Pure Land. But he didn't say that way. He said, if you determine that you go to Pure Land, you will go to Pure Land. If you're not determined you go to Pure Land, then you don't go to Pure Land. It's only depend on determination, because what you determine is what will happen. Because our true reality, true reality is a Pure Land. Our true reality is totally in peace, totally in happiness, totally with full of wisdom, and totally is with pleasure, joy. And just past karma image, negative image, is covering up. And most of the people are trapped in a negative image from the karma of the human being, and trapped into the negative image. But true reality is what you determine. It's totally free. What you determine is what will happen in the future. Only you need to do is think about what needs to be happen, and do action, and determine to do whatever you need to do to make happen. Determine to make happen, no matter how long it takes, and you'll be totally in freedom. You know why? This is really the attitude of the Tao Sangha. The Tao Sangha Buddhist, this is what you can tell your Tao Sangha or not. Okay? Who is living in the past is not really the Tao Sangha spirit. I should smile more. Who is living in the future is really Tao Sangha spirit. But actually, this is not the future at all. This is the real presence. This is the real now. So I heard so many New Age books say be here now, and many people say here and now. Here and now, but here and now, there's no here and now. Only what we recognize as a phenomenon is the past. The true presence is what are you imagining? What are you determining in your heart about what in your heart about future? This is the real presence. This is the real presence, because this we are going to create the phenomenon. This will create a phenomenon. So what you experience phenomenon in your life is a result of all what you have determined and imagined in the past. This is actually structure of the universe. And many people, most of the people, actually, people determine and imagine anyway. But most of the people determine and imagine subconsciously, negatively, but they don't realize it. Okay? This is the reality. Look, don't trap into the karma. And if you living, and this is the Tamasanga Buddhist spirit, and that's what we determine, that's what we live for. Purpose of the human being, why we are living, is to create a future, not to survive. Okay? And that's why we determine about the Buddha Dharma Sangha. Amida Buddha teaching of Dharma Sangha and Sangha. We determined to make it that this will become the common sense of the all human being, because there's a true freedom in here. No need to connect to any past religion. It's just a past and dogma. It's just any knowledge. It's just rubbish. Okay? True reality is in your heart. And when you live in this way and when you practice in this way, what will happen? All your past karma will be dropped off, and you feel that all action is very slowly as universe to universe flows, as your action you feel like is flowing with the universe. In Zen Buddhism, they say, Dogen says that your body and heart dropped off, and true yourself appears. It's Amida Buddha, spirit of the universe, and you don't feel like you're living anymore. And it's familiar for the Christianity people that Paul said, I'm not living anymore, Jesus is living in me. I'm not living anymore, but Amida Buddha is living in me. There's no ego action, like a conscious reaction, but flowing with the river of the stream of the universe. And there is one great river in a universe. Imagine and feel exist. And this river is energy of the Amida Buddha, universal spirit, that make all your wishes realized. There is a, for sure it is exist. Feel it. And when you determine to the Buddha Dharma Sangha, you will be dwelled with this spirit, and your life, your living, you flow with it. So today, Dharma talk is about wisdom of succeed action of the universe. It's very, you feel so much freedom because you will not be trapped in the past, and you're living with a true freedom. Okay, next time, same time, same channel. Bye.